Dave Snyder here. It is the 25th of November, 2016, and yesterday I made a video yesterday on this subject yesterday about this weather pattern. It was, like I point out all the time, how the weather from one location will fit another area of the Earth. Okay, so this area right here, this weather here, is in the Southeast Asian Philippines. This is the Philippines right here. You can see the Philippines, Indonesia there, and there's Vietnam there. Okay, so this is a weather pattern from that spot from yesterday, and I overlaid it over a few places. I put it up here with the Himalayas, and I'm going to show. Maybe I have that still. Well, I'll just copy it from the other place. Here, let's go like this. Copy, and I'll paste it. And then move it over there. That's where I started the video yesterday, is with the Himalayas, because it's the Himalaya curve. You can see the Himalaya curve in this picture. This is not weather that was over the Himalayas at the time, like I just pointed out. It was over the Philippines. Although when we put it over the Tibetan Plateau in this area, we can see that. You can see the desert shape right in here. See this? In the weather. I'm not saying it's perfectly lined. Maybe turn it a little bit this way. Get it lined. There we go. Now you can see the desert line right in there. And so there it is, the Himalaya curve. It goes with that area. And then next I took it down here to Australia and put it right here along that area. But I could do that too, I guess. Copy it again. Now we have to turn it this way, and you'll see it's the same thing, same exact curve, same size. I didn't change the size or nothing. I mean, I'm not saying it's the right size perfectly at the moment, but you can see that's the same thing. So when they say the Himalayas were created from India crashing into Asia or whatever, that could be, but we have this shape everywhere on the Earth. It's all over the Earth, this shape, this pattern. So there it is in Australia. And then I took it up to North America, and just check out North America today when I turn on the weather, the actual weather that's over North America. But check this out first. You see that? Okay. And then you turn on the actual weather over North America at the moment, and you can see the whole shape. This part is in there, the whole curve is in there. See how it's got these? Now it's probably not perfect. See how it's got this line right here? This line. You can see that in the weather. Right there, you can see those two lines right here and right here. Those probably need to be lined up a little better. But I'm not saying it's perfect. But you can see this extension right here. And also, I don't know if you recognize this weather pattern right here that's over North America right now, but that is Central America pattern right there. You can see that area. You see how it's got this area. Puerto Rico would be right here, and then you got what is it, Cuba, that goes up and around, something like that. And I'll show you that. I think I have that aligned still, don't I? Maybe not. Yeah, I'll have to copy it again. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Copy, paste. Nope, paste it here. And we'll just bring it down here, and I'll turn that one. Let me just hit OK on that for a second. Turn all these off. Turn the weather off, and just overlay that over. Oh, it goes this way. This way. Right there. See that? Turn a little bit here. There you go. I'm not saying it's perfectly aligned or anything, but that goes there. It's the same pattern, And then another place is in Africa, and that might be the one that I have aligned. somewhere. I thought I had that one on. Okay, hold on. That one should be aligned already somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, right there. Okay, then we have the Horn of Africa right here. Another place where that goes. Look at Lake Victoria line. That's the same pattern as well. So I just wanted to point that out yesterday, especially the part where it matched so well up here in North America. That's really, I think that was really cool, the way that aligned. Well, which one was it? This one. Nope. With today's weather. Pretty interesting. Okay, and then another thing I wanted to point out was the earthquake that we had over here near Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and whatever, El Salvador, right down here. Okay, I pointed out yesterday, right after the earthquake, I said, now just watch. We just got to watch out for cyclonic weather in that area. And sure enough, you go to Knoll School. And there it is. Your cyclonic weather from an undersea volcano that erupted or something right here, because this storm right here is already gone. It's broken up. It didn't cross over like this. It stopped right here. It's no longer the same storm it was. This is new. This is in the exact location of the epicenter of that earthquake right here, and it wasn't cyclonic yesterday till today. It's showing its heat rising from the eruption at the bottom of the ocean. We know there's an undersea volcano there. We know it because it erupts every year, and we have hurricanes that start right here all the time. So that's, just want to point that out. That's just another bit of proof to show that these earthquakes that you have in the ocean. You got to watch out for the cyclonic weather that comes afterwards, because that's how Hurricane Matthew was created. Was an eruption that happened near Puerto Rico. And if you go to the if you go here to the USGS and you type it, you just go your options and you go, I don't know, I'd like to just go 30 days. 30 days. We could do 2.5, I guess, or just go 7 days. So look at that look at that right there. Then look at this right here. See that? You think that's not tied to that weather that's going on right there? Got to be crazy. And then that storm, the Hurricane Matthew, it started right here. The cyclonic weather started right here, and I swear, for a week. It was drifting this way for about a week before it finally went up through Haiti, came back this way and went up through Haiti and went up into the, along the coast. But it started right here. I watched the whole thing go down. I watched it spinning here all week long. I was like, damn, that thing is still going. Still going, still going, still going. Then I stopped paying attention to it for a minute, and then all of a sudden it was coming this way. The same storm. But you can see, like I just pointed out, look at that. Right offshore, where that cyclonic weather is right here today. This is a good size one here. What's this one? That's not a... Oh, here we go. 7.0. That's the one. I guess that's from today. That's today's. It's saying happened today. Now, what the one yesterday? I guess it's within 24 hours. It still hasn't. It hasn't. It's still within 1 day, I guess. That's the one from. It's from yesterday, I guess. 7.0. But anyways, you can see it's in the right spot. That's where the cyclonic weather is. And if you zoom in really close to this, you can actually see where they cluster. Like they'll start to spread out, but you'll see a couple spots where they have clusters of, swarm, I guess you would call it. Look at that. See right here? And then all the other ones are just spaced out, scattered around, but you got a couple areas where they're clustered, especially this area right here. There's a large cluster there. I mean, we can see how many there are in the page right there. There's 24 earthquakes there in the past month in just that one spot. The other ones are all, when you back it off, they all come together. It looks like it's, But Puerto Rico's up. You can see that's a hot spot. So I mean, if you go to Hawaii, same thing. You know, Hawaii has earthquakes, and they're definitely from the volcanic eruptions, right? I mean, pretty much. So I mean, it shows you that they do happen at undersea volcanoes, and that they create cyclonic weather from the heat that the eruption gives off when it heats a column of water, goes up to the surface, and it creates steam, and then steam creates weather. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it because it's the same every time. I mean, I know that there's volcanic eruptions that happen out here in the Atlantic that create the hurricanes that come in. I mean, because I've seen it a bunch of times already. And then the same thing over here, you get the same thing over here. Right by Guam, in this area here, where you get a lot of typhoons, where they start off right here. Right along this subduction zone, where it's the deepest place on Earth. It's the closest to the center of the Earth as you can get. So I mean, definitely possible eruption there. And same thing goes on down here. Look at this. Same thing. You get cyclonic weather over here. It's normally from an undersea eruption in this area by Tonga, comes this way, hits Fiji or whatever. We had that happen a couple years ago, about a year and a half ago or something like that. Anyways, that's just look at that. We know there's volcanoes all along here, and that's why you get earthquakes along here. In California's a special case. I don't know. There's a lot of earthquakes take place. They're all small. I don't know. It's kind of strange. They're pretty shallow depths most of the time, I've noticed. 6.5 kilometers, I kind of find that strange that they're like really shallow all through here. Not even a 1 kilometer deep. That one right there. That's those are the ones I find kind of strange. Very shallow. Makes you wonder. Like that one's minus 0.7 kilometers. I don't know. That's kind of. See how that's not minus 1.6? That other one was minus. What's up with that? I think that's strange. 15 kilometers, 0.6, so almost a kilometer, and that other one was minus. Anyways, interesting stuff. I just find that interesting, the cyclonic weather and stuff from those. That's definitely related to an undersea volcano. Earthquakes are related to eruptions. We know that. Not all the time, but I mean, we don't even know, because what's going on underneath the ocean, we don't know. We have to just kind of take our best shot at it and guess what from what we see over time in the weather and with the earthquake activity and all that. So, anyways, have a great weekend.